What's going on, everyone? It's Jeremy coming to you with another live stream. I did not announce this. I did not set an event, so I will give everyone time to jump in and see how you're doing today. I have been out and about all day. So what's going on, everyone? We've got Live Free. We've got Fire KTN, Valdez D. Frank, DXXG, Little Man, Game User, Random Game User 42, Dearth Bane, Alec, Joe, Can, Heroic. What's going on, everyone? How are you today? I've been out and about all day, so I know nothing about what's going on in the news or anything. I've been running around all over the place, and just want to see, how are you all doing today? How is everything going? I think I just got an email that Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is on hold. I've got to look into that. Apparently, Batista's going crazy, running his mouth, screaming at Disney employees, all kind of stuff like that. So I'll have to check that out. Let's see. What's up, Eric? He says, "Who fan? You're the man." No, you're the man. But thank you. I appreciate that. New layout. Yes, a new layout, everyone. Check it out. Look at there. Look at there. Look at there. Got all the stuff there. A new layout. All for you. Chad Pike says 3-day vacation. Well, it's going to change. Anthony, if you like the old layout, I'm going to change it around. So don't worry. It's all good. PSI Lord 87, Jeremy, when will you come to Texas? So, very soon, probably. I'm going to Orlando next week. And then after that, I'm looking to go ahead and hit the road not too long after that. So, you move things. I'm uncomfortable, says Michael Tyron. You change your room around as much as I change a drawer. So I didn't change the room. I just changed the angle in which we're recording. So this is the setup it's always been, but I have the other setup over there that you guys saw with the SNES and all that. Alec Munoz says Disneyland first. Yes, is Jeremy Travels becoming a reality? Yes, it's becoming a reality. You all have shown so much interest, and so I'm going to make it happen. So as soon as I get back from Orlando, I'm going to work it out, and I'll probably hit the road probably that Monday. So assuming nothing comes up, and at that point, what we'll probably do, I don't know. I got to think about how we're going to do this. It might be a situation where I set up maybe a private Facebook group or something, or an email thread where I can kind of like see who you are before I meet you. I don't want to just be meeting random people that I don't know. That's kind of dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's like at Disneyland or something like that, that's fine. But if I'm on the road meeting people, I've got to think about how I'm going to do that. So, Jeremy, will you ever play Fortnite? I have no desire to play Fortnite. I played it once, and it just was not for me. Rob Dog, I will not be getting in your van unless you're a hot chick. But I don't, with a name like Rob Dog, I don't think you're a hot chick. So, is it just me, or is Jeremy crazy loud? Am I too loud? Let me know. I may have my microphone turned up too much. So, let me see. Dude, I won't let Nazis punch you. Well, I'm not worried about them punching me. I'm worried about them stabbing me, though. So I'm not too high on the microphone volume. Good deal. So I'm only going to be on here a little while, but after we get done, I want you guys to go over and check out Jessie Milestone. She has a charity live stream going on right now, a 12-hour charity live stream. I'm going to try to call in a little bit later. So definitely go over there and support her. Jeremy, cats, dogs, or both? Dogs. I like cats. Cats are fine, but dogs all day. Star Wars for Life. Jeremy, I forgot to ask you last night. You're always saying your favorite actors. Who is your favorite actress? Oh, and hello. Well, hello, Star Wars for Life. I love Evangeline Lilly. And I've always been a fan of her since I was a fan of Lost. And clearly seeing her in Ant-Man and the Wasp and, the Hobbit trilogy was really cool. And Anne Hathaway, I've always been a big fan of Anne Hathaway. Jennifer Aniston, because for obvious reasons, she's Jennifer Aniston and she's hot and she's awesome. So those are kind of some of the actresses that are at the top of my list. I've always been an Anne Hathaway fan, all the way back during the Princess Diary days. Yeah, your boy knows about the Princess Diaries. Yes, and I'll admit it. What up now? What up? Bacon Boy 478, thank you for the super chat. Saw a Star Wars hat at Walmart. Thought of you. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Basil, we demand Leia and also Black Anaconda. Leia will make an appearance very soon. I promise you that. I'll try to have Leia make an appearance before I leave for Orlando. Let's see. AJR. Let's see. What is your opinion of the new Madden? I was very disappointed with the soundtrack. I haven't played a Madden in a long time. I think the last Madden I really cared about was like the Michael Vick, like 2004. I just got really tired of Madden, and I played NCAA for several years after I stopped playing Madden. I've kind of given up on Madden. I think I bought the one with Tom Brady on it just because Tom Brady is my favorite player, and so I bought the GOAT edition just to have it as a collector's item. But I can't. Maddens are so repetitive. Give me Tecmo Bowl. Give me Tecmo Bowl all day long. But I apologize, AJR, for not having more of a more informative answer for that. I don't play Madden anymore. As a big sports fan, they lost me a long time ago, and I just don't care about them every year. Alec Munoz, Jeremy, what are your favorite horror movies? I'm an 80s baby, so obviously I grew up on the Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween. So those are kind of the obvious. More recently, I think The Conjuring is an all-time great horror film. I think The Conjuring is all-time great. I think I think it's a great film, period. Without it being a great horror film, it's just a great film. That acting is incredible in that film. And I love The Conjuring 2 also, but The Conjuring 1 is better. And then we talked horror films the other day. I enjoy horror films. I still love the Blair Witch Project. That movie really held up for me. So I was a big fan of the Hobbit trilogy. I'm reading MW77's next one. But I just love the Conjuring movies. What was that most recent one? There was something else that came out that was tied to the Conjuring. Annabelle? Wasn't it Annabelle? There was 2 Annabelle movies. I only saw the second one. I didn't really like it that much. But yeah, I like Fred, and I love Freddy versus Jason. I don't consider that a scary movie per se, but damn, it was entertaining to watch those two get on screen together. They did a great job. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is fantastic. But yeah, I love The Conjuring. I think The Conjuring is phenomenal. All right, let me catch back up. MW77, do you like the Hobbit trilogy? I liked it. I'm not super familiar with the books or anything, so I know a lot of people didn't like the fact that they stretched that story out into 3 films. But I enjoyed them. I enjoyed them because I got to see Ian McKellen come back as Gandalf, which I think is one of the great characters in cinema history. Seeing Evangeline Lilly in the movie is great because I'm a big fan of her. So I liked it. I didn't love it. It's definitely the Lord of the Rings is obviously far superior in every single way. So smash the melee button. Thank you, Steven. Thank you very much. Let me see. Bacon Boy 478. Landry wants you to know he got the Blades of Chaos for God of War. Awesome. That's awesome. Man, God of War. I really wish I could just sit down and play that series all over again. I have the first 2 remastered. I have God of War 3 remastered. I have the originals also. One of the great series of all time. I still have not finished the new God of War, obviously for time reasons. I think I've put about 5 hours into it at this point. I really wish I could just sit down and play it if I had time. So, Alex Munoz says 2004 was nuts when you were the Falcons and you automatically won with Vic running around. Yep, it's kind of like the Bo Jackson on Tecmo Bowl deal. So, James Lloyd Tiffner, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Spidey Flash. Let's see. What did you think of the Hacksaw Ridge movie? I've still not seen Hacksaw Ridge with was it Mel Gibson directed that and it had Andrew Garfield? Still haven't seen it. I need to watch that. I actually want to watch that movie. I need to put that at the top of my list. So let's see. Voorhees 67. Damn right, Friday the 13th. But The Conjuring, no. You don't like The Conjuring? Come on, bro. The Conjuring's really good. The Conjuring is really good. Yeah, but I've heard Hacksaw Ridge is fantastic. So, Jeremy, have you seen Fanboys? It's a better Star Wars movie than what Disney made. I love Fanboys. I love Fanboys. That's one of my go-to movies, kind of like Clerks and Clerks 2. Definitely. Let's see. Darth Revan, General Jeremy, I have arrived. A salute you. Salute right back to you, sir. Thank you for joining. Yeah, Fanboys is great. So, all right. I'm looking. Do you think episode 9 will be okay? I'm kind of worried. No, I don't. I don't think it's going to be good. I don't. I think they've ruined it, and I think their lack of self-awareness has not given me any confidence whatsoever. As a person that likes J.J. Abrams as a filmmaker, I have no confidence in this movie whatsoever. None. Let's see. What do you think of the report of time travel in episode 9? As far as I'm concerned, that was like an April Fool's joke. So I don't think that we're going to have any time travel. Again, unless there's some new information that I'm not aware of. So if anybody knows anything, please feel free to let me know. Feel free to inform me. Hacksaw Ridge was surprisingly great, says Reese Minor. Episode 9 is going to be a 4-alarm dumpster fire. That's how I feel too. Stop calling here. Is Rian Johnson's trilogy canceled yet? I don't think I'm very confident that Rian Johnson's trilogy is not happening at all. I'm very confident that Rian Johnson already knows this. I'm very confident that we don't have to worry about it. Now, I could be wrong. That's me speculating. That's a gut feeling, but that's how I feel about it. And thank you to everybody that was very complimentary of the latest upload that I talked about, that Star Wars documentary. Everybody was really complimentary of that. I appreciate that. That was awesome. I was shocked at the feedback. That was a one. Well, I recorded that video actually, and I'm gonna release. I don't do many blooper reels, but I'm gonna release the to some of our patrons the few takes that I had to take prior, because I started cussing because I was getting really worked up, and I'm like, if I want the message to get across, I can't really start cussing and getting really worked up. So I had to dial it back. I had to start over. So yeah. Let's see. Your camera is 1520 FPS, kind of lame. Sorry, Jeremy. It's a 1080p webcam, so I don't know if your connection's not good. Who cares if you cuss, Jeremy? Well, again, it's about the message. I mean, I cuss a lot. But when you're trying to get a message across and you want people to listen, sometimes you have to think about the way you are conveying that message, and that's the point of why I wanted to dial the language back on that video, because I kept cussing every time I would try. I'm like, I gotta stop. Lord Revan, oh my God, a live stream I can join. Glad to have you here, man. Glad to have you here. Think of the children, LOL. What's up, Stephanie Janisek? How are you? Jeremy curses more than Deadpool. I really do. I curse a lot. I want more Sports Wars, Jeremy. Go Texans. You're going to get a lot more Sports Wars, Jeremy, this season. Don't worry. I hope we can get that channel monetized here at some point, but even if it takes forever, we're going to be producing a lot of content on Sports Wars. I'm excited for football season. I can't wait. I'm hyped as a mofo. Make sure you smash that melee button if you don't mind. I appreciate it. Let's get us over 100 likes, 100 melees. Anthony Zahn just wanted to say, I love the channel, Jeremy. Keep it up. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you so much. Jeremy, why aren't you on Sports Wars more? It's more or less just time. But now that football season's here, you're going to be seeing a lot more of me. I just did an upload today on Sports Wars. And that's the type of Jeremy you're going to be getting on Sports Wars, because Sports Wars, Jeremy, is very passionate, as so is Star Wars, Jeremy. But yeah, Sports Wars, man, I can't wait. I'm ready for football season. So Josh Kirk says, your swearing is nothing compared to myself and the guys I was in the Army with, especially when we were out in the field. Well, you gotta hear me, like, not on camera. I have a horrible mouth. So I'm not saying I would be worse than you, because I know a lot of military guys, but I can say I'll probably right there with you in the way I talk. So, Lord Revan, I miss G&G live streams. Work sucks. Well, man, I'm going to be doing as many as I can to keep you guys entertained. And so, I do unlist them. But if you go to Twitter, you can always get the unlisted link. And I'm kind of behind on my live stream highlights. So those are really hard to kind of put together because sometimes it's 2 hours of footage I have to go through. So I'm working on it, though. Sackwish says, yeah, I love the channel, too. Thank you. I appreciate that. Really do appreciate it. Let's see. Chris Swinehart. Hello, Jeremy. Hello, Chris. How are you? Todd Robertson. You hear about Dominic Moynihan in episode 9 announced today. Really? I didn't hear about that. Like I said, I've been out and about all day long. I've been trying to keep up with the little stuff on Twitter, but I've been driving and running around. So let's see. Mindless Entertainment has started the charity stream. Don't worry. I smashed the melee button. Yeah, and as soon as I'm going to wrap this up, I'm going to try to push people over to her live charity stream because I definitely want to make sure we're supporting that. And I'm going to try to call in a little bit later. Jeremy swears more than Eminem. Nah, it's close. Definitely old school Eminem. New school Eminem is probably like scared to cuss because he's turned into a soy boy. Wolfman Jack, question recently, both X-Men Origins Wolverine and Green Lantern were mocked by Deadpool 2, despite how old those movies are. Do you think The Last Jedi will still be mocked a decade from now? Absolutely. Because that movie is a monumental disaster. Whereas X-Men Origins, I liked that movie. I know I'm in the slim minority on that. And Green Lantern, we all know that was a crap fest. But that's tied to Ryan Reynolds, you know what I mean? So he's definitely going to continue making fun of those. But those movies are pale in comparison to the level of The Last Jedi. The Last Jedi is a monumental failure, and it will be remembered in 10 years as a monumental failure, and people will make fun of it 10 years later, no doubt about that. William Jenkins, thank you for the super chat. Jeremy, you embody everything I want to say. I originally found out about you from Uncle Ethan's channel. I smashed that melee button. I was in the Navy. Swearing does not bother me, nor does your mom. Oh, man. Well, I appreciate it, William. And I'm happy that you found us through Uncle E's channel. And, Uncle E he's Uncle E, man. We all love him. We all respect him. And I'm happy to have you here. Happy that you're enjoying the channel. And thank you for your service. Really appreciate that. All right. Let me see where we at. Obi-Wan McHighground says, I love X-Men Origins Wolverine. Finally, someone else that agrees with me on that. All right, stop calling here. Who wins, FSU or Virginia Tech, Auburn or Washington? I'm going to have to take FSU, even though FSU has a lot of problems going into the season, and Auburn's going to beat Washington. So I got Auburn over Washington. I got FSU over Virginia Tech. But that FSU-Virginia Tech game, I think, is going to be close. Mr. Steelman 335, if you come to North Carolina, I will buy you a beer. Well, it's got to be a Dr. Pepper or a Mountain Dew, and I will take you up on that offer. But I do not drink. So, but I appreciate the offer, but it'll have to be a Dr. Pepper or Mountain Dew or a Yoo-Hoo. So, Hell Reaper, I found your channel through Anna's channel. Well, thank you, and happy to hear that. Obviously, we're big supporters of Anna. Anna is a content creator here over on the Geeks and Gamers channel, and she's great. Let's see. Dr. Pepper Cherry. Yes, Dr. Pepper Cherry. So good. Let's see. Where we at? Shane McGinnis says, I love X-Men Origins Wolverine 2, Jeremy. Another one. There's not many of us, so we have to stick together. There's not many of us. Mindless Entertainment is doing a 12-hour charity live stream. Give her a shout out. I'm definitely going to shout her out, and as soon as this live stream ends, I'm going to urge everyone to go over and support her charitable live stream. I will do a call in a little bit later today. All right, Jeremy, Pepsi or Coke? Got to go with Coke. I like Pepsi, but I got to go with Coke because of Cherry Coke. Cherry Coke's amazing. Todd Robertson, Roll Tide, 8 days, brother. Roll Tide. That's why I'm going to Orlando Monday through Friday so I can be back on Saturday. So I've got to schedule this. What are we going to call this thing with me traveling? What are we going to call this? Guys, what is it going to be? Jeremy Travels? I don't know. Is that kind of generic, or what should we call it? We got to figure something out. No, not Pepsi. Me and my 50K bots are unsubbing Chuck Finley and his 50K bots are unsubbing. So Jeremy on tour, road trip Jeremy, Jeremy goes places, Jeremy's junket, Jeremy's journey, Jeremy on the road, Wookie, Jeremy hits the streets, Jeremy's journey. Why am I traveling? Darth Chewich. People said they would like for me to travel and hang out with them and meet them. So I'm going to hop in the car. I'm going to drive. I'm going to head over to California. I'm going to meet some people over at Disneyland. And we'll see what the hell happens, man. There's really no plan after that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Jeremy's Kessel run. That's a good one. Jeremy needs to get woke journey. Jeremy's new order. Let me see. Jeremy, can you go to Georgia Guidestones? What is Georgia Guidestones? John Robertson, tell me what that is. I've never heard of that. Jeremy's road trip. Jeremy's road, whatever happens, happens. Yeah, that's basically how it's going to be. Jeremy's forced travel. Jeremy taking it to the streets. Oh, I like Jeremy's Kessel run. Who said that? Jeremy's Kessel run's a good one. Jeremy, are you going to see Happy Time Murders movie? I love the Muppets. It looks funny. I'm thinking about that one. If I go see it, it has to be tomorrow. So I don't know. I might go see it. I've been on the fence on that one. I wanted to go see Crazy Rich Asians, though. Jeremy's big day out. Do you still have the 300ZX and is it twin turbo? Yes, I have my 300ZX. No, unfortunately, it's not a twin turbo. It is a 1990 300ZX. Let me see if I have a picture of it. I've shown the picture before, so give me a minute. I know I've got it somewhere. There it is. There's my 300. Can you see it? There we go. Trying to see if it'll zoom. Come on, come in clear. There it is. There we go. Okay. Let me see. All right, but I won't be driving that car. I'm not, I want to drive the car that the ladies are going to be interested in. So I'm going to be rocking the Kia Rio because, yeah, that 300ZX, it's cool. 1990, 5-speed T-tops. Yeah, it's cool, but it's not a Kia Rio. So I'm looking for the chicks. The Kia Rio is what's like, it's going to be happening at that point. So, fanboy, what about your wife, man? My wife's cool. My wife's cool. That's all I'll say. My wife's cool. It's all good. All right. Jeremy's Donkey Kong Country Double Dash. Ooh. I like that. Evan James. I like Jeremy's Donkey Kong Country Double Dash. I like it. That might be a good one. All right. Jeremy does Dallas. Greets and gamers. J-Sim, that is funny. Jeremy's Now This Is Pod Racing. Eric Neely, that is good. Basil, holy shit, there's a big super chat. I just saw that. Driving the Kia so your doggy can get laid. Damn, Reed Palantia. Holy shit, man. Wow. Just support for Jeremy and Geeks and Gamers. Too much to do to say on, though. Well, thank you. You're always incredibly supportive. You know how much I appreciate it. I need to do more for you, for all the support, you and Laura. I mean, everybody, though. Everybody's support is amazing. That's why I want to try to do this thing where, I would love to meet you. You all are the reason this community is successful. And that's why I want to, drive around, see the country, meet some of you cool ass people that are so supportive of us. You know what I mean? Like, that's awesome. I would love to do that. And if I can, if we can make this happen, which we are going to make it happen. And I just hope I can meet as many of you as possible. So, yeah, Bill Stevens. And thank you again, Reed. I appreciate it. Bill Stevens, Jeremy's Kia cart. Nice. Jeremy's Kia cart is nice. Let me. I hope I haven't missed any super chats. Give me a minute. I didn't pull my super chat screen up. I don't think I missed any, but give me just a second. Live control room. Come on, hurry up. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. And open window. Let me just make sure I haven't missed anything. Oh, here we go. Notre Dame or Michigan, who you got? I got to go with Michigan, but that's a tough game. I'm a believer in Harbaugh. I know he hasn't done a lot, or he hasn't lived up to expectations, but I'm a believer in Harbaugh. So, God damn it. Hang on. And, okay, sorry about that. What was that, Jeremy? Or is it at? I missed it. Jeremy makes America great again or something like that. That'd be fantastic. I missed a few super chats, so I apologize. So I'm going to go with Michigan. They've got their quarterback now. Harbaugh's got him a quarterback, so I'm going with Michigan. Bacon Boy 478. I'm Sofa King. We Todd did it. And I got that one. I got that one. Basil says no turbos. I know. I got a really good deal on this car though. I couldn't pass it up, and it had the look. It has a really good body on it. It had the rims. It had the Z rims. So I had to get it. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything else. Okay, we're good. Now I'm caught up. Jeremy's Kia car, Voorhees 67. Here's for money for 1 gallon of gas when you get to California. What part of Cali will you be traveling to? Well, probably going to try to hit San Diego. So I'm going to take I-10. So I'll go I-10. I'll go down through Texas. I'll go down through San Antonio. And then from there, obviously go up all the way through Texas, Arizona, all that. I'll probably try to hit San Diego and then head on up to Anaheim. And then we'll see where else the road takes me, wherever you guys want me to go. But like I said, I'm going to have to figure out a way to kind of pre-screen people I'm meeting. I'm just not going to meet random strangers. You know what I mean? Like I need you to actually, and I will keep your identity private, but I'll need some type of confirmation as to who you are before I actually meet you. I don't want to just meet people and get shanked, on the side of the road or something like that. So I got to be a little careful. But outside of that, yeah, man, we'll just fucking hang out, do whatever. So it's all good. Jeremy's 316 road trip. So I am going to be a little cautious on this for sure. So I'll probably have to set up, I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I set up a private Facebook group? Or I think that's probably the best way to do it. That way you have to join with your real profile. You know what I mean? Something like that. I don't know. That might be the best way to do it. You don't want to get Matt Fantastic out there. Yeah, I heard that. I'll probably set up a private Facebook group. If you don't use Facebook, I can make exceptions. We can work out an email system and I'll have to verify you that way, something like that. So I think that Facebook's going to get the majority of people that I can screen. And then outside of that, if we need to do email, that's fine. We can do it email and we can go from there, because I do have a business line. So I would give you this number, which is my business line. And, you call me on that and we talk and all that good stuff. So, dude, come to Southern California. We totally have your back and you'll have a good time. I'm going to be in SoCal. Definitely going to be in SoCal. Watch out, Mark Zuckerberg. All right. So look, I do want to wrap this up really quickly. I've been out all day. I've got a lot to do. I got a lot to catch up on. So 5 more minutes. And then I want you guys to go over and support Jessie Milestone's live stream. She's doing a 12-hour charity live stream right now. If I give you my email, you have to promise no nude pics, says Jeff Bartlett. Oh man, that's good. Jeremy, come to Springfield, Missouri. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to think of a way where we can work out how you guys can request where you want me to come, And, you know, like I might set up a separate email just for people to email me specifically like, hey, I would like you to come here and we can work out the logistics that way. So let's see. Is there enough people to do a mini meet up in Texas? Jedi Knight and friend to Captain Solo. I think there is. It sounds like we've got a lot of people in Texas. So Kenny Zelinka says, love your videos, man. Hashtag remember Luke Skywalker. Definitely, definitely. My business line is 8675309. Bill Stevens. The Cobra Viper, you should add RetroCon in Greensville, South Carolina, 17th of November. That sounds like a badass con. That's my kind of convention right there. RetroCon, hell to the yeah. By the way, Jeremy, have you set up a Discord server at all? Yes, we have a Discord server for Geeks and Gamers. Hang on just a minute. Let me get you a link right now. Where the hell is the live stream at? Here's our Discord right here. Boom. Feel free to join. Okay. Trying to see. I'm trying to catch up here. Daniel Hughes, they are drinking like crazy for the charity live stream. Oh, boy. I didn't know that, but hey, that's whatever. If they're raising money, that's awesome. So yeah, that would be a good idea. Private Facebook, though, you might have to be careful on Facebook, man. Yeah, I mean, I've been dealing with Facebook for a long time, so I know the ins and outs of how they operate. Mega Jetty 1, I won't name them, but I know a Star Wars fan fiction author who has ceased due to not wanting to reward Disney for their bad behavior. Yeah, I mean, look, I get a lot of emails from a lot of people involved with things at Lucasfilm. I don't talk about it because they asked me not to. But it's pretty crazy. But I respect it when people say they want me to keep things private. I keep my word. I take that very seriously. So there's a lot of information I get that I could, like, people are like, oh, this is a clickbait channel. Like, I got so much information I could run with and make like a bunch. I get a lot of traction, but I just don't. You know what I mean? So there's just a lot of information that comes my way. And I'm sure a lot of people get this information too. I'm not saying I'm the only one, you know, but I just want to be careful with some of it, you know, because a lot of it you have to just have to be careful with it. And like I said, if people tell me not to say anything, I'm not going to say anything. All right, let me see here. Now, whatever I do, all right, on this road trip, okay, I will be taking some time on the weekends to watch me some football, okay? I got to catch my Alabama games. I haven't missed an Alabama football game in, hell, man, I couldn't name the last time I missed an Alabama football game. So I will be watching football on the weekends, and I've got to watch the Patriots. I'll have my Sunday ticket on my phone, so I'll be covered, but that will happen. Football will not be interrupted. I love all of you, okay? But you can't interrupt Alabama football. It just ain't happening. So Froze B. Okay, guys, stream's over. Sports talk. All right, so I'm going to bounce. I want you guys to go over to say hello to Jessie. You know, she's doing a 12-hour live stream. Apparently, they are drinking, which you guys know how I am about that. I don't drink. But if they're raising money for charity, that's a good cause. Thank you for this quick live stream. I've been out and about all day. I appreciate your support. I will give you all more information on this. I'm going to read back on these comments, and I'm going to see all the ideas that you guys came up with for the name, and we'll come up with something. But there were some really good ideas. So I appreciate all of you. You guys are awesome. Appreciate the support. I'll make some videos for tomorrow. And you guys go check out Jessie, and I'll talk to you later. Have a great day.